it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. So if you remember, in the last video, we were using the cut-offs from using the whole 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper to make journal pages. So I was taking the long piece that you cut off and making things with that. And the last couple of things that I made were belly bands and like a double pocket that were full page. And so then I had more cutoffs. So we're going to use those today. And I thought, let's make it as difficult as we possibly can, because why not, right? I put them together. I don't know. I think that they're fine. Maybe I'll do this because that's kind of, no, I like them better this way. It's kind of dull, this. Maybe I'll do that and then I'll decorate this because that's very plain. Really doesn't matter that much. I'm thinking about it more than I should. Okay, so what I'm thinking to do is make a tag that is attached to a journaling card, but not on its edge, sort of centered within it, but that it opens. And so we will have to make like a little hidden flap. Sounds like fun, right? So the first thing that I need to do, and I think I am just going to use some of my scraps because, you know, we can use them in all different ways. We don't have to use them in a decorative manner, right? So I think, yep, that's wide enough. I'm going to use some scraps. These are going to be pockets. So I'm going to move these up here. Those are the tops of the tags. And then these, I'm going to turn them all this way. And we are just going to glue down. This is really large, but it's fine. It's fine. Just to reinforce where the opening of the pocket would be. And it's okay if I don't get all of it because, you know, it is going to be down inside of a pocket, like this part down here. It's not going to matter if it's glued down right there or not. There's a little bit hanging over. Okay, so there's that one. I think oh, here it is. I need a new paper towel. This one's kind of icky, but okay. And then this one. We're having a little bit more snow today, but we're supposed to really warm up. It said that before, you know, it doesn't always do what it says it's gonna do, but we are supposed to warm up to the, I guess, mid-50s next week. That'd be crazy. I'm ready for it. Not that I spend a whole lot of time outside, you know, I'm inside the house, it's warm, so it's not like I'm really, suffering in any way, but you know, it's nice to see the sun and things start to green up and that sort of thing. Spring is always nice. Spring all year long. Fall all year long or spring all year long would be nice. Winter should be for Christmas only. And summer should be for like 2 weeks. I know some people love summer so much, like they really love the heat, but I'm not a heat person. So I don't know. It's good that I live where I live, I suppose, because get a little bit of everything all year long. I am going to, these are kind of like curling up a little bit. I'm just going to stick them under the edge of my, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit. Okay, and while those are kind of drying a little bit, not too much, I'm just gonna make the corners here of our tag. Every time I do this, I think of someone who, wait, did I do that one wrong? Yeah, it needs to be like this. So there was somebody that used to watch me. I don't know, she doesn't, if she watches, she doesn't comment anymore, but it was a long time ago, so I don't think she watches me anymore. She would get so mad at me because she wanted me to make a thing that has the corners cut off already so that I don't have to do that every time. And she kept suggesting it to me and I didn't do it. I don't know if that's why she quit watching me or not. But every time I start to do this, I think of her. I'm just gonna go ahead and ink while I'm waiting for those to dry a little bit. The reason why I never made one of those, it's a good idea, but then I would have to pull it out and then it would get lost on my desk. When I'm making a video, it would get, you know, hidden under the piles, and you know, this way my scissors are always right here and I can just do it. But it is a good idea. I think you guys know what I mean, just to make like a little template on something like, see here, I'm pulling it out, trying to pull something out. So one of these kinds of things. And then, you know, you make a corner on it and you can make a different size corner on each one and you use this as your template rather than what I just did. And it's a good idea. And you know what? I should probably do it and see if I like it. But anyway. These are pretty wide tags and maybe I should have cut them down just a little bit, but since there's gonna be a pocket on the front, I kind of feel like it needs to be a little bit wider, otherwise whatever goes inside the pocket is gonna have to be teeny tiny. So let's pull those out. Sorry about all the wiggling. I'm just kind of going for it here. So I need my punch. You don't have to do a punch, but circle punch. And we'll just do 2 of them at a time, just to make sure I'm not stressing my punch out too much. I'm not going very deep with it because I don't have a lot of space. I want to keep my, you know, because I have to overlap it. You probably know what I mean. The glue is not dry, I can tell. These are not all the same size either, so I don't know how well they're gonna line up. Yeah, it sounded like it broke. It didn't break it. Okay, so that and that. We'll go ahead and ink this. And this is, again, this is, it's not cardstock, it's thin, the thin scrapbook paper. So whatever I put down inside is going to have to be fairly plain because I don't want to tear my pocket. And I don't usually do a whole lot of measuring, but I'm thinking that it really might be the easiest way this time is to measure and cut out the backing for these. So I'm gonna have to figure out just how tall and how wide. Okay, so considering that I need to overlap them, it's a good size tag. That is 6 3/8. That should be fine. Then if I make my tag 7.5, is that gonna be too big? I mean, my journaling card. Is that gonna be too big to fit? 7.5, it might. Okay, so maybe I will overlap it just a little bit more because, I'm thinking about how it's gonna fit in the pocket. So I think I'll do 6 inches. I think 6 inches will be better. So that is quite an overlap there, but that's okay. It's fine. It's all good. So we'll do 6 inches by, I'm gonna do 4 because I need a flap, and you'll get it in a minute on why. Let me get these things out of the way. Just kind of move them up here. Move that. 6 by 4. And I have just some coffee dyed paper. I'm gonna cut off just that end where it's kind of curly. Oh no, I want the end that I just cut off, because see, good catch, Stephanie. Woof. Okay, 6 scraps. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the curly end just because it just makes things a little less difficult to deal with. And then I'm gonna make 2 that are 4 inches, right? All right. I want this side to be what shows. So we need to glue this down onto there, and then glue this down onto it as a pocket. Okay. And I think I'm going to use, I haven't used this today, so it's probably going to be a problem. My goodness. Let's see if it'll work. You know, it doesn't hurt, not at all. I've got plenty of strength for this. Oh my goodness. I am squeezing so hard, you guys. Okay, so just line it up good. this one, since it's not going to have near as much glue being used, I'm going to just glue around the edges. I just filled my bottle yesterday, so it is coming out fast and heavy. Did I tell you guys that this is going to be a hidden, a hinge? I don't know if I said that, but that's what I am working to accomplish here, a hidden hinge. So then we will cut this off. And I'm just gonna do this one with you. I think we'll do this just because. Okay. That'll be our hinge. There's just the slightest amount of scrapbook paper hanging off, and you know when that happens it can cause a problem. Don't cut your hinge, Stephanie. It can cause a problem with opening and closing. We don't want that. I didn't cut it. Okay. Then wouldn't it be nice to round the corners? Sure, why not? Of course, I've got to ink it again now. Okay, I'm gonna move that and we're gonna work on just this one. Okay, the journaling card is going to be made from this so that it stands out more. I was thinking something darker, but when you go to lay it on top of the coffee dyed scrapbook paper, it blends in too much and I wanted it to stand out more. So, all right, so I'm thinking four and a half, 5. No, because 5 will be too tight in that pocket. So I'm thinking 4.5 by 7. No. 6 7/8 maybe. 4.5 by 6 7/8. Or do I want it like this so I can get more out of this one piece? Probably. You guys we're figuring it out together, okay? Hopefully that's fine. I'm just gonna eyeball it. How about that? So if I cut it around here, and where can I see it? I think around here. that going to be where it can fit in a journal? Where was that? This one. Okay, that fits. Okay. So it'll fit in a belly band as well. So that's good. Okay, now we need to ink the back side. So many steps. Okay. We need a something to cut on that you're not too concerned about. I haven't used this yet. I got it at the Dollar Tree, so we'll see. Okay, let's say that that's where we want it. And I want to cut, I need to cut a line from there to there, perhaps. Okay, let's see. X-Acto knife, and I have a metal edge. See all the rust on it? I have a metal edge ruler, and I am going to use it. Where's my line? It's there and there. I should have taken that off first. So just, you know, be careful. It's thin paper, so it shouldn't be hard. All right, so then here's our slit. Put your lid back on so you don't accidentally cut yourself. And then it goes inside. But before I do that, just to make things easier, no, it should be fine. I want to back it before I try and ink it because it's so flimsy, the music paper is. Is it in all the way? I think it is. Will it open? It opens. Okay. So then it's like a little hidden hinge that way. So we are going to make sure it's all the way in and then glue it down. Ah, I just squirted more out. It really does help if you wipe it all the time to prevent it from getting your lid all clogged up, if you use the lid that comes with it. All right, and now I need to back it. And again, I'm going to do coffee dyed paper, or what do I have? I have some heavier, which I probably, I don't know if I should or shouldn't use it. It's a little bit heavier. So then we glue the whole thing down to this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's coming out. I just don't want glue to be in my, where I sliced it, so that it doesn't ooze out. Hopefully that's close enough to the edge. Got it on the paper that time. Yikes! The flappy tag makes it a little bit difficult to deal with. We can trim the sides. Sorry if that's noisy. Seeing if there's any that squirted out a little bit. If you get it off there really quick, it doesn't cause much of a problem. Okay. All right, so let's cut it out. I'm not sure where this is going to go in the journal. It's going to go in one of the last couple things that we made, those long double pockets or the belly band. I just don't know. I have to find, you know, what goes. But these are offcuts from the same paper, so it should go, right? It should match. It should not match, but it should go with one of them. Oh, I have the edge. The paper's just not, I wish paper was square, but nothing is actually square, is it? Sometimes when I pull pages out of books and then I fold it, they don't line up. And it's like, even in the book looks like it's perfectly square, but I guess not. I'm gonna do a bit of a bigger corner on these, I think. I just got this feeling. Okay, I was like, did I push play or record, not play? I want to ink it up more, but I also want it to be bright on the page. Okay, that's good. All right. So that's how it can flap open. So now I'm going to pull some things out to decorate this. And obviously this is a long process for one thing. So I'm just going to make one with you. I'll make the rest on my own and show you how they all turn out. But let me grab some things to decorate this with. I feel like I have every single thing on my desk now. Okay, so I've been looking for just how to finish this off. I made just a simple tag because it has to go down in this, you know, thin pocket. I just didn't want to cause too much trouble with it. And then I'm going to put that label down. These are Pink Monarch print labels. I feel like the glue wasn't all the way over to the edge. I think I got it. And this butterfly, I don't know. It's from a kit, but I don't know which one because, oops, I almost dropped it. I mean, I think it's from a kit. Actually, I want a little bit of that hanging off, so I'm going to rub that glue off a little bit. I don't know what kit it came from or where, but it's a nice bright butterfly. And then I have one of the Tim Holtz little sayings. I'm not going to put anything in the holes up here because I decided to put it in a belly band, and that's just going to be too much trouble. Okay, then on the inside, I'm going to put this little journaling space. We'll go ahead and glue that down. I just did a little bit of stitching on the edge and inked around it. And then I just want it hidden under the tag. I don't know if I got that straight or not, but and then I have some butterfly stickers to put on. Hopefully I can get these off. Oh, I got it. Somebody suggested using a needle, and it really does work. I don't remember who that was, but thank you if you're watching and you suggested that. It was quite a while back. And then I always like to put a little bit more glue. I don't trust any stickers really. And it does dry. You can't see it once it dries. Now this one will probably give me trouble. Got it. And finally, a tab. All right, and now let's see how it looks on the page. I still have 3 more to do, so once I finish the rest of them, I will show you. So I chose this, and then, you know, the butterflies, it totally goes because of the butterflies. I did ink around on the back too, and then I think it looks really good underneath. So there's one. I think that is probably about a 30-minute project. It's worth it. All right, I'll be back to show you them all finished. Once again, it's been days. So this is the one we finished together. And then this one. I think it looks really cute. I love this page. I love the colors and all of that. I'm leaving these very flat so that they easily go in the pocket and they also easily store behind the belly band. I still need to figure out what to put in this front pocket. I have no idea what that's going to be. Sliding in, and the final one. All right. You know, I think it takes about half an hour to do one, but it doesn't take as long if you're doing them like once you get it down, I don't think, but several days to finish a video, and so that's not good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like that, and we'll give it a try. Bye.